5 sets of front matches, and then I did like 2 visors. So it was a good push. It was a good day. It was a good day. I can't complain.
That's that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, for me, yesterday was a little bit busier than today. It was a little crazy yesterday, but today the weather changes, man. Changes everything, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I bet. I
Uh,
bet.
yeah,
So
changed the
what is?
whole thing.
So what's up? We got David. What's up, David? And we got Jay Bird
Hey,
in the
Jaber,
in the
what's going on, man?
Jay Bird was ready to roll. He said, "Let's go, let's roll." So we got 4 people in the chat. So we'll see how we'll see how it goes here real quick, and then we'll start to get some info.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
We got Twisted Tent. What's going on, Twisted Tent? Thanks for stopping in. We got Eric. What's up, Eric? What is going on, guys? Appreciate you guys stopping in. We got Tint Pro. Tint Pro. Tint Pro is on YouTube. Tint Pro is on Facebook. Tint Pro is on Instagram, man. Tint Pro gets down with his stuff. And we're gonna his links are in the description, and I'm gonna update his Instagram too. So all of his links should be down in the description. Tint Pro. So what is up, Tint Pro?
Not much, man. Not much. Just here, just chilling, just same as every day, just trying to hustle like everybody else, and that's it, man. Just one day and living the dream.
What is going on? So we got so where are you like located? Let's everyone know where you located.
I'm located in McKinney, Texas. I'm north of Dallas, like 20-25 minutes north Dallas. That's where I'm at.
Okay, okay. And then how long have you been like window tint and everything like
And
that?
I've been doing tint for 16 years.
16 years, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. So a lot of people, a lot of people here is some people are learning, some people are trying to get their methods down. How did you learn the tints? Because I'm curious. All these questions, I'm curious too, because I hadn't had a
That
chance to really
that's
talk to you one on
fine
one.
though. That's fine. Well, the thing is, everything happened because when I started it, actually, I was actually working for this guy. He had a performance shop, and then we were going to the auction and stuff like that, and pick up cars and all that stuff. So one of the
Right.
days, what happens is he asked me because he was talking with his wife the night before, and on the way to the auction, he asked me, "Hey, man, are you interested on doing how to do window tint?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" And then he
Yeah.
ordered. He back then he ordered some film, and he actually talked to someone over the Suntech. Back then it was Suntech in Houston, so they sent us back then a little VHS, a little cassette, those big cassettes. Remember those? And then a roll of film though. So I mean, I started watching the video like million times though. I mean, once I put the film on the car on the glass, all the questions start popping up: how to do this, how to cut, how to do that, and stuff like that.
Right.
So I mean, back then we didn't have what we have nowadays. So we don't have the social
Right.
media back then. It was everything you gotta figure out how to do things and all the kind of stuff. So I was, like I said, watching videos and videos, and at the same time I was actually watching, buying cars too, and I was working on my own cars over and over, and I made mistakes like everybody else. And it was hard though, at some point though, because the main thing it was the back windows. I couldn't make them. I had a hard time.
Yeah.
And actually, back then, before I actually started doing the tint, I had a car that I knew a guy, and I asked the guy, "Hey man, where can I get my windows tinted?" So I went to this guy's shop back then, and he did my car. So at some point, whenever I started doing this, I told the guy, I called the guy, I asked my buddy, "Hey man, do you have this number, the number from this guy?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you." So he gave the number to me, and I reached out to him. And obviously, man, back then, those guys, they don't want to give you any information though. They don't want to tell you anything.
I
So
know.
I talked to the
Right.
guy and
Yeah.
say, "Man, you know what? I'm doing tint. I mean, as I know it's kind of a little awkward or weird, but I'm doing, the same thing that you do, but you're in a different area that I am. I just want to know how to
Right.
do the back windows because I have a lot of issues." So he was like, "Oh, well, he was like, give me a little run around." I was like, "All right, man. You know what, man? I appreciate your time. Thank you very much." and that was it, man. So then later on, though, he kept on looking for, maybe some places, and I ended up going to a little kind of, you can call it like a little school, though. But it was just one day. I remember they charged me like $200 for the whole
Oh
day,
yeah.
from
Yep.
9 till 5. So they told us to bring many cars that you wanted, to try them out. So I went
Yeah.
there and I can actually figure it out a little bit how to do the back windows, because by the time, remember those Acura Integras with the big windows like
Oh
those.
yeah. Them bubbles.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah. And they have a bunch of things on the glass, like those screws, like those support, like the shocks and stuff like that. So you needed to remove
Yep.
those things, though. So I kind of started learning a little bit like that. But overall, I mean, it was hard for me at some point, though. And then later,
Yeah.
though, what happens is later, I with the time, I kept on working with this guy, and at some point, we actually ended up working. I quit with him, and I was actually buying cars and sales. So I was going, I went to some city to buy some cars. I was actually doing with my dad, and then he saw a car that we went to the car lot. Well, look at me, that the guy who was actually working in there as a salesman, he was doing window tint. He grew up doing window tint since he was like a 17 years old. So we actually start talking, and then I said, "Hey man, what let's." We actually kind of made like a little partnership, and then we started going like a half and half. So she teaching me more than what I knew back then. So it was
Yeah.
pretty good stuff, because he teaches me a lot of stuff, though. And
Yeah.
then after, I kept on doing my own thing. He got a little into with the owner, so I had to move back again, where I was. And then I kept on rolling that way, though. I kept on rolling that way. So it was it
Yeah.
was it was a little different, man.
Yeah. So then how did you get to the point where you said, "Man, I just got to do my own thing, do my own business and my own shop and everything." Cuz your shop is farther away from where you live, right?
Well, it's probably like 20 minutes from the house. Now the thing is, like I said, I was working with this guy, and then what happened with this guy, the same thing, though. What happens is this: I went back to the shop, because I was working with this guy. Since this guy, it was actually just gonna take over the shop because he said that he couldn't afford me. I said, "Well, man, we're actually doing 50-50 over here." But that's fine, though. I can go back where I was. So I called my buddy again and said, "Hey man, are you hiring and stuff like that?" "Yeah, yeah." So I started working with him with the same thing, but at the same time I told him, "Hey, is that okay if I put a sign out there that that we do window tinting?" She, "Yeah, that's fine." So I was working with him for like a year, though, at his shop, and at the same time I was promoting the window tinting. I was doing tint
Yeah.
like on and off. It was nothing like a really, really like consistency. So one day, like after a year, one day, this guy from the car lot where where I actually was working with this guy, he called me. He was like, "Man, what are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm working though." "So where you working?" "I'm right here in Plano." And I was like, "Hey man, I was interested. I mean, because Joel, had to go somewhere else because he's working with this guy. He's got a machine. Back then, he already had a machine to cut those
Oh
those
yeah.
windows. Oh yeah. So I was like, "Yeah, but what happened with this guy?" "Well, he's no longer here." And then I've been having a lot of people that's asking for window tint. I was like, "Hey man, that's fine. So tell you what, I want to meet you the following Monday." Okay, so I went there the following Monday, and I talked to him, and we started like, I was actually giving him like $20 per car, though, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, that's fine though." I started doing like, by appointments first, and then I was, still with that guy. And then, but a little by little started becoming a little busier and busier and busier. So I was like, "You know what, man?" And then I talked to this guy, say, "Hey, man, I mean, this thing is becoming a little busier. How much are you willing to rent me this spot? How much you want a month?" He was asking me $250 a month. I was like, "Right on, man, I'm down."
Right.
So yeah, with the guy, from what I was at the shop, I talked to him and said, "Man, you know what? I'm about to start my own thing though. I mean, is that okay if you want me to come like one day of the week? Hey man, that's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Just do your thing, and that's it. So that's how I started my own thing though. It was by
Yeah.
myself the whole time. I've been working on my own, since I started it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I never worked for
So,
anybody else.
oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you have to manage everything. You got to do like paperwork. You got to do the appointments. You got to do scheduling. You got to do all that, huh?
Yes, 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 yes,
No
yes.
doubt.
It's been
No
a
doubt.
nice journey, but I mean, I love it though. Since day one, I've been doing my thing. I was working from Monday through Monday. No days off, no nothing from 8 in the morning until the end of the day, which is sometimes it was 7 or 8, 9 p.m. sometimes. So
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, every day, man. It was nonstop, and it was doing maybe 7 cars, 8 cars a day. Boom, knock it out, and everything it was worth them out though. I mean, that place it was already accredited, so people knew where we were, and it was from outside the building there was a sign that says window tinting. So people start actually just calling for appointments, but more than that, it was just word of mouth. People just coming in, hey man, can you do my windows? Pull it in, and I was pulling cars in and out every day, man. That's how it was.
Oh, see, that's crazy. So you actually been established, so you pretty much don't even have to really market or advertise. People just know where you are, and they'll hit you up now, huh?
Yeah, that's it. That's how it was back then, man. Because back then, remember, it was just Craigslist. I mean, it was what it was, just Craigslist, all left and right. And like I said, most of the time it was just word of mouth, man. You needed like any advertising or anything like that. Though. It was just word of mouth. People knew where we were, and that was it, though. The only thing is, afterwards, after a few years, though, the owner of the place he decided to close. I mean, actually, no, he sold the lot, so we have to move out. So what happened right there is then,
Okay.
at the time we had the recession here, 2007. So I had to actually we had to move out, and then I started actually, working like mobile. That's when I started doing mobile service for 4 years.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, for 4 years,
See what
huh?
I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh yeah. I was hand cutting, for the entire time. It was, like that. I had to put some numbers on my car. I was actually by the time I was driving a Jetta GLS automatic silver. I lowered it, put wheels on it, and I put my numbers on the side, and I was just kicking something, man. It was back, left and
Yeah.
right. People calling me. I was putting some advertising on the on Craigslist mobile window tinting, and I was going all over the place, man. Everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
So 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 for you, like, I'm trying to wrap my head. So for you, how did you like? You had the shop, you started everything, and then it's like you were in there pumping yourself. How did you know what film were you going to use? You used the film from when you first started off, what you wanted to go with.
Yeah.
Because what do you use then, and what do you use now for film?
Well, what I was using back then, I didn't know what it was, to be honest with you. This guy just told me one time to go someplace in Dallas to pick up the film. It was in a specific place that still exists. That place is called Sonex International, but they retail. They buy from back then. Were buying from SunGuard, which doesn't exist because now it's Marico, and then they buy from Suntech, they buy from SolarGuard, they buy from Edge, they buy from different manufacturers, and they resell it to the customer. So by the
Yep.
time eventually I mean I didn't know what it was until there is this guy who started working for them, and then he was the one who was telling me all this stuff about Suntech, about SolarGuard, because in the past time he worked for them. He used to work for SolarGuard.
SolarGuard.
So
Okay.
I was using NR Econo, which is the cheapest line of SolarGuard. So
Yeah.
then he told me to start using Galaxy from SolarGuard, and then after that I asked him, I said, "What is that box?" Because the Suntech, what is that? It's called SX Carbon. Carbon, but the only thing is with carbon though, with the SX Carbon, is that film scratches too much though. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was
Yeah.
using it, but I saw that those little defection, there was scratching too much, so I decided to just leave it alone and don't use it anymore. But what I started was with the cheaper line of solar guard, which was the NR Econo, 35%. Then I started just
Volcano.
mixing the stuff, but I used that one for a bit though, for quite a
Okay.
bit, and then after my buddy, he got offer from a company who was actually selling only the 3M. So
Oh,
he
gotcha. Okay.
dragged me to
Yep.
3M, right? But
Yep.
then later, man, then later after like I started getting a little annoying about doing mobile service, I set up my garage at the house, so I started doing the work from my house after
Oh, okay,
years.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
after
yeah.
those four
Yep.
years, I started working from my house. And when that happened, I started advertising with Google My Business. Okay,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but
Yep.
but that's when I had more knowledge about Yelp, because Yelp, man, Yelp is a scam all day long. Okay,
Oh, Yelp. Yeah, I don't mess.
yeah,
I never mess with Yelp, so I can never. I don't mess. I haven't messed
no,
with it.
yeah, I did though, and they were just calling you, telling you this, telling you that, which they never do stuff. What they do only is whenever you get so you start getting pay them. They said, oh no, you pay us and you'll see the results and all that stuff. No, they taking reviews out of your site for whatever the reason is. So I
Oh, for
started,
real?
yeah, because honestly, on my end, I should have close to 100 reviews on Yelp, and they put me down all to 23.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, so I started getting mad. I called customer service, but they don't give a damn though. They don't care. So I was like, okay, you know what,
Oh,
man? You have a good day. And then I just kept my thing with Google. My business gets more friendly, and you can put more
yep.
stuff in there.
Yep.
And ever since, it's been doing that. Even though I still have the Yelp, people contact me. I got a lot of people that actually have my information through Yelp, and I tell them after I've done the job, please don't put me anything on Yelp. Do it on Google because I don't like Yelp at all. So they go ahead and do it though.
Yeah.
I've seen several reviews, from those people.
So yeah, no, I use Google My Business, and I've been telling people like, do not sleep on Google My Business, you guys, because Google My Business is awesome. The stuff you can do with it and the stuff it provides, and it's free. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a free
yeah,
thing. Everyone should be using that.
yeah, exactly. Though they just gotta log in and then claim the business, and then you start putting
Yep.
pictures, videos, and then actually people send you messages through there, or they call you and
Yep.
stuff like that. So it's pretty friendly though. I like that better than Yelp though. Yelp is just too much, man. They just give you headaches and just stress and stuff like that. That's not even worth it.
No, yeah, no, I never heard nothing really that great about it, but I think a lot of people, I think if you're a new tinter or you're trying to start something new or you're trying to do something, you definitely should invest in Google Business because I'm amazed. It gives you your report every month. It shows how many people called you, how many people searched for you, people looking at your pictures. Google Business is a must, so everyone should have that for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Because that's one of my biggest things. You know, I mean, every day if I get a couple cars, I'm gonna go on Google My Business when I get home or whatever and post a couple cars up there so I can always keep that stream going. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is your main films that you use now at your shop?
Okay, now I was before I left the house and I moved to my shop. I got the lucky me that I had the chance to bring Lumar, because a lot of people that I had, they were asking me for Lumar all the times. So I was using Lumar for a little bit, but I stopped using it though because more people started asking me more for 3M, 3M, 3M. So it was a
Yeah.
little, back and forth and stuff like that. But now I got Expel. Okay, I
Okay.
got
Spell. Yeah.
3M. I got 3M. I've been using Max Pro, that I use one of the lines, which this is the one that I gave it for 1 year warranty. And then the film is, it's decent film though. It's not bad at all. And
Yeah.
then what other? I got Solar Guard too though. I still have Solar Guard because there is the Galaxy line is the one that I like. So I have those
Okay.
four. Yeah, I got those four. And then
So then,
not. Yeah, go ahead.
so how do you manage all of that different, all of those different companies? How do you manage having boom, 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 boom? You know what I mean? I would think that would be hard to manage so many different brands. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes, people ask you, what kind of brands do you have? Because that's what I, get most all the questions. Say, what do you use? I say, well, since I'm a teen shop, on my end, when I was at home, I decided to have a little variation because a lot of people like to have, hey man, so if you go some place that you want to buy maybe shoes or clothes, they want to have like a little variation just in case if you don't like that one. On my case,
Right.
I
Right.
decided to do it that way back then. And then I said, okay, man, I have Lumar, I have 3M, I have Solar Guard, and I have this one. So which one do you like? Well, I mean, if you don't like something, like if you don't have nothing on mind or something in specific, either one is good. Now, on the top ones, for example, on the ceramic, I have the 3M IR, which is really good though.
Okay.
I like the heat rejection, but it's almost 100% of heat out. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. I
When I
never.
was with
Yeah.
when I was with my Sanchez like 2 weeks ago, he actually metered that one. He was like a really really surprised, about the measure on the heat rejection though. He was like really like, damn dude, like yeah man, it's pretty good though. He uses
Okay.
several, but
Okay.
I have that one. Then I have I was using the what is it called? This brand from 3M. I forgot the name right now, man. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
the color stable. Oh my god, I don't know. So I forgot the damn name there. But
Okay.
this brand. This line is okay though. The only thing is, especially with that one, if you are actually training or you're a beginner though, it's gonna give you such a hard time. I don't know
Jay Bird
what's going
says
on with.
crystalline.
No, no, the other one. It's the
Okay. Okay.
no, it's not. Crystalline is too expensive though. Everybody's
Yeah, that's
just
some
bitches.
expensive stuff.
Yeah, no, the other one. It's oh my god, I have it on my head, man. I have it on my head. It's shit, man. I forgot. But yeah, that brand. That line from 3M is really, really, really like a hybrid something. Whenever you apply it on the glass, man, sometimes you gotta spray more water because you have a little trouble to slice it in the glass and put it on position.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I was kind of like, you know what, man, I'm just getting tired of these things. So actually, I wait until maybe it's all gone, and I started bringing more the Expel Color Sable. So I'm trying the Expel, and it's pretty decent though. I kind of like it though.
It's
I
it
wanted to
seems like
bring it in. Yeah, go ahead.
it seems like a lot of people lately have been going with Expel. It seems like, you know what I mean. From what I've been seeing and reading the forums and groups, a lot of people have been liking Expel.
Yeah, it's not bad though. I've been trying the software too, and the software is pretty good. The only thing is the other day I had a car that I was doing, and that car it was a 1999 Honda Civic, and
Yep.
it was in the system. So
Oh.
I
Okay.
went to the because I'm using two software right now. Right now I give the trial for the Expel. They give me a 30-day trial, but on the I've been using the film and vinyl design, and I've been using
Right.
computer cut. Okay,
Okay.
those
Computer
two.
code.
The only
Okay.
problem with the vinyl design, man, is the patterns are a little off. Some like little wobble on the top edges, and whenever you actually tell them those guys that you have a little problem with a pattern, oh man, just hand cut it and send it to us, and we put it on the system. You're like, really, dude? I don't have the time to do it right now, buddy.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
working. I have like 3 or 4 cars outside waiting for me. I don't have the time to cut it, save it, and then just send it to you. No, 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 no. You know what? Just try to find out the best way to get this thing fixed because there's some points, man, that you have those issues with the software. There's like they just put you a little behind though because you have to actually lay the film on the glass and do the hand cut it,
Oh yeah.
and then
Oh
you
yeah.
just want to
Yep.
speed it up, because you have
Right.
your time already managed, and you want to
Yep.
just move
Yep.
it up to start pulling the cars in and out all day long. But with those
Right.
mistakes, so that's what happened when I was on some cars. They were had that problem. So then later I started
Yeah.
using the computer code. The computer code is good; it's more accurate on the windows. But there are some cars that are not there, or I mean, you gotta put it this way, man. No, all the softwares are completely perfect. You're gonna find some
Right.
issues here and
Right.
there, but
Yep.
overall, it's pretty good to have it because since I'm solo all the time, I can do two cars at once. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can put the two
So
cars at once. Yeah.
yeah, your shop you can put you can put bumper to bumper, right? You can put two cars long ways, right? In your shop.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Okay.
can.
Okay. Yep.
But it's gotta be
And
it's
then
gotta be a smaller cars though, because I put two trucks that won't fit.
okay. Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
it's gotta be
Gotcha.
maybe a mid-sized car that actually I can work on and knock it out. Both at once.
Yep.
Front twos, back doors, and back windows. Boom. Maybe like I would
Yep.
say probably like a 2 hours and a half for two cars, something like that by myself at the same
2 hour,
time.
two and a half, 2.5
Yeah,
hour.
some
Oh, for
yeah.
two. So you're thinking about for one car, it'd probably take you a little over an hour then or something like that.
No, for one car I will say it's maybe like an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
good. I mean,
yeah, it's not
that's
bad.
can't complain on
Yeah,
that. Yeah. No.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's pretty good though because sometimes you go through some a little issues here and there, but whenever you
Oh
speed it
yeah.
up, I'm always tell the customer 2 hours just in case if I have an issue
Yep.
with window or something like that. It's better to be safe, because
Oh,
whenever
for
they
sure.
drop off, you drop off, you start working on the car and stuff like that, and you call them, hey, maybe hour and 45 minutes. Hey, your car is done, send a picture and everything, and that's fine. Whenever it becomes those F-150, man, I actually the other day I was making my time and I knocked out one for F-150 in 45 minutes.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, pulling the sweeps out and everything, bottom loading.
That's crazy. Yeah. Because I know, like, I don't know if you guys have checked out Tint Pro. Like I said, I'm gonna leave Tint Pro's description, all his links and stuff to his YouTube and his Facebook and stuff. It's gonna be in the description. You guys can check it out because I know you like to get down on showing people how to pull the sweeps and everything, and I think that's good to know because there's not a lot of channels that are just specifically showing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? When everything started changing, man, the first time when I went to SEMA in 2017, that's what the whole thing changed for me. Because I was doing just like you and like everybody else, to a stage. I didn't know how to pull panels. I didn't know how to pull the sweeps. None of that. And sometimes in some cars I have the issues, with this and that. Especially, you know what, on those ISS Lexuses with the
Oh
little
yeah, those
space.
things. Yep.
Oh my God, man, they were
Yep.
for me
Yep.
like a nightmare. But since the first time that I went to SEMA in 2017, man, it was a game changer because that's when I mean I never saw a Mike Sanchez over there, but on the social media, everybody else started popping up. Solar
Okay.
Guard, 3M, Lumar, you name it. All those guys, I started joining all the groups and stuff like that, and that's what all the game changed. That's how it was. That's how we started, getting more involved with the bottom loading.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, I don't. Me myself personally, I don't bottom load. Because that's just I don't know. Like you said, you get to your cars, you want to get them knocked out, and to try something new right now after you really get established, it's hard to break that and try to do something new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
got
get
you.
I get
Yeah.
to my shop and I get the cars there. I'd be like, I want to get these cars done. I want to
Yeah, I
get it
know. I
done.
understand though.
You
And
know
I
what I
mean, I
mean?
don't blame you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So whenever, like I said, sometimes you have the time, you start messing up, and then you start to let me see how this thing pulls, and you start seeing, looking some those. For example, the other day I did this. I think it was the Malibu or something like that, and then I
Yep.
removed the sweep, but I noticed it that to put it all back together, I needed to remove the whole panel. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like
See.
that,
Yeah.
and they have a bunch of screws. I mean, but somehow you have to learn. That's
Right.
how it is
Right.
sometimes. You
Yep.
you started with one door, and the other door I was like, okay, well the other door is gonna be easier because I know where the screws are, I know what to do. So that's when I started putting the videos out there. And so okay, well this one goes this way and stuff like that. So it's quicker though. So for the next car, you already know what to do, what you need to do, and which
Right.
cars have the sweep attached to the panel and the bags that are just come right off. And then, like I'm
Yeah.
telling you, there is a guy too that he started working with me last year when I went to Indianapolis to the Tint off. And then
Okay.
this guy, this guy is a Hispanic guy. He's been here for like a year, but he was doing this window tint, down in his country. And then he knew more about those panels and stuff like that. He had more experience than I did. And I
Okay.
learned more from him, like a kind of 50-50. So I started
Yeah.
getting more like, familiarizing myself with, with the cars and stuff like that. He actually, one time he removed the rear deck of the Ford Fusion. I said, man, this
Oh,
thing
that's
comes
crazy.
really, yeah, easy. Because sometimes a lot of the guys that are tinting, they have the problem on the back deck from the Fusion because it's really, really tight from the bottom
Oh
half.
yeah, it gets
And
real
a lot
tight
of
up on that
people,
glass. Oh yeah.
yes. So some of them are tighter than others. So he has like, man, I can remove that stuff really easy. Boom. So pop, 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 boom, get it off. Then tint the back window and put it all back together. Like no more than five
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah,
Right. Oh,
quick,
see, that's
man,
crazy.
quick.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Hey, if you guys, I appreciate you guys stopping. If you guys get a second, man, just smash that, hit that like button for me, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Smash that like button real quick, man. Let YouTube know that we're doing something out here. But see, you brought up a good point because I was thinking that I think this year, they have some type of film conference or something in June or something. I think for
Well,
2021.
no, it was supposed to be in January because for some reason they changed it. I didn't know, so when I told you, it's like no,
Yeah.
they look like they changed it. So I asked Eric, and I said, hey man, when is this gonna happen? No, they changed it for June, so they did change it for June.
Okay. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. Because while I'm thinking, like, I have never been to any type of film conference, and I would really like to go. And I know that it's in June, so hopefully, as we get closer, guys, that we can try to figure something out. Because I would really like to go and meet people face to face. And I don't know what everyone else is scheduling, but as we go along and do some live stream, maybe we can start to talk about that if we get closer. Because I really like to try to go this year and maybe just
Man,
vibe with some
man,
people, talk to some
Y-
people.
you're gonna love that though. It's super fun, man. I'm serious. I didn't go to compete, and I don't have any interest to compete just because you know why, man. You have to actually leave your shop or your stuff for like almost a week and a half
Oh,
because
crazy.
you have
Okay,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, nah, man, it's too much. You gotta travel with all your stuff, everything. Like maybe if you wanna practice, probably you can practice somebody's car that drove over there and stuff like that. But for what I've seen, I was like, nah, man, I don't think I'm willing to compete though. I mean, it's fun to go and have fun with everybody because whenever you're gonna
Right,
compete, you just focus on the competition. You don't even have a good
right,
time. You have the stress
right.
that you gotta focus on that car and blah blah blah, and everybody just hanging out, drinking beer, talking about this, talking about that, and you're on your mind, you're just thinking about the fucking competition. I was like,
Right, you're
no,
not,
screw
right,
that. I don't
yeah,
got time for this
yeah,
shit.
you're
You see
not
what I'm
even there.
saying?
You're like, yeah,
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 exactly.
exactly.
You actually pretty much go there to have fun, hang out with everybody, meet people,
Right,
this and
right,
that, all the manufacturers, all the reps, have a good time, maybe get a little bit hammer, and then after man go crash, and
yeah,
next day go again, meet everybody,
right,
and maybe end of the day, see you guys later. But it's fun though.
right.
It's super fun, man. I think
So
you're gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
how many have you been to then?
Uh, I mean, it was actually my first one because the year
Okay,
before it was in San Antonio, and I
okay,
wanted to go, but I didn't plan it to go because I had some stuff going on in my shop, and I was gonna leave, but it's 5 hours away, so I was like, I don't want to rush it. I'm gonna be driving like crazy, and I was really close, and I told one of my reps from Lumar, and I said, hey man, can you get me in? Yeah, I got a pass for you, blah blah blah. And he was like, you wanna go? I was like, no man, I don't think I'm gonna go because it's too soon. I got a lot of stuff going on over here. I didn't plan it, and I don't like to just do this like this. I'm just gonna leave
yep,
it for the next year, and live on time, hang out, and that's it though. But they said, in San Antonio it was fine, but the
yeah.
one in Indianapolis it was cool though too because I met Patrick, I met Matt in person, and I met different other people too from different manufacturers and stuff like that. So it was really fun, man. It was fun.
See, and that's crazy because I remember when it was in Indianapolis, that one for me to go to Indianapolis, I think it might be maybe 5 hours, 4 hours. So that one I really probably should have tried to make plans and went to. That was pretty close. But yeah, I don't
Yes.
know. I think I want to really try to do something this year and see if I can make like a little vacation out of it, get out of here because I think it's supposed to be in Florida if I'm not mistaken. I think.
Yes, yes, it is in Florida. So I actually had
Yeah.
I booked my hotel and everything, but I was gonna check the flights, but I keep on waiting, and they changed the dates and stuff like that. It's like I'm glad I didn't book anything. Otherwise, I don't know what I should be doing with the flight changing and stuff like that.
Right.
So
Right.
just because of the pandemic and stuff like that, man.
Right. Yeah. It kind of changes stuff
So
up, but
but I
yeah.
will say that the one in June is gonna be it's gonna be on though. It's gonna be on.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you: have you been in SEMA too, or you haven't?
I've never went, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I
Man,
really, I really want to go to SEMA. I've been wanting to go to SEMA even before I was tinting hardcore. I've always wanted to go to SEMA, but no, SEMA and Lisa Window thing, tint conference, I want to do. So I mean, I
well,
really want to do it. So
yeah, you gotta do both. But I'm telling you right now, you're gonna go tint off. Tint off is more fun than SEMA is because SEMA is more
okay,
general. If you wanna
right,
just
right,
go
right,
for the
yeah,
tint,
right,
tint, 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 just go to tint off. You're gonna have
yeah,
more
that's
fun
yeah,
because it's all tinters, all PPF installers. You get to meet, you get to talk all about tint. And SEMA is
yeah,
good though because you get to see new products that's gonna come out, and then for the next year or for the rest of the year. And then they do after parties. They give away a lot of crap though. A lot, anything that you can think of is there. If you
yeah,
do
yeah,
accessories and all that kind of stuff, everything is there, man. I mean, SEMA is like a dream come true, just like that.
yeah.
But for tinners, man, the tin tough is the way to go because every company is there. And let me tell you, I know because I've talked to the lady from Max Pro, and then she told me that this year, I mean, in January, when I told her that if they were gonna go there, they said that they didn't plan to go because I think the booth for them it was gonna be too expensive. I think expensive than SEMA was. I was like, "You
Okay,
serious?" So I don't know if actually they're gonna. Am I gonna have to ask her again if they're actually willing
okay,
to are going to go or they're not going to? Because that's what she told me
okay.
last year. Of the for the beginning of this year, so January.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, 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 that's crazy. Yeah, I definitely would like. I think, like I said, my focus has kind of been on the tint conference. I love to go to SEMA, but if I can do one thing, I really would like to do a tint conference soon. So I hope, like I said, hopefully we can all talk about that as we get close. And I definitely want to try to make a trip, even though it's in Florida, man. I want to go soak up some of that sun and get on out of
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Hey,
So
well, by the way, I saw somebody asking me about the Easy Tint, the Easy Tool. Well, let me tell you about that thing, though. To be honest with you, that's what I was talking with the Mike, with the J Beard the other day. Because he
right,
kept on asking me
yep,
some stuff. Let me tell you, honestly, at first I thought it was, like freaking tool, blah blah blah, and this and this and this and that. So you know what? That was talking too much, too much, too much. I decided for me to get it and see, give it a try. Okay, and I bought
right.
it. I gave it a try, and to be honest with you, man, it's worth the money to buy that thing. Even though
Is
if you,
it?
you actually do bottom loading, like pulling the sweeps, it's good to have it. Why? Because let's say that you have a Lexus, and those Lexus normally they have those sweeps. They attach it to the panel. It's good to have it because it's a tool that if you don't get to really familiar how to use it, you're gonna love it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now, yeah. Now let me tell you something. The easy tool versus the one that Rodney sells. I don't like that
Yeah,
tool
yeah.
at all because you have
Oh
to actually, you got to use
yeah.
two and put a little rope and just pushing down. Nah, man, that shit is like I mean, honestly, I ordered it, I have it, and I even haven't used it at all. I don't
Okay.
even talk. I
Okay.
still have it in the box.
Okay.
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 Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
the
hear you.
person that, yeah, the person that I saw using it, it was Mike North. I saw him
Yeah,
using
Mike
it.
Norm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I saw that one. I bought it. I was like, you know what? No. And the easy tool, the good thing is, it's like a little S. Okay. You put it in there. You need to roll the window up because sometimes you might gonna, the way it is the sign and everything. Is you put the maybe roll the window maybe like 3/4 all the way down, probably have the tendency to scratch the glass. Okay, if you
Yep.
need to be really careful whenever you slide it in. Roll the window up, open it up with a tool, and then slice it in. So once you have it
Okay.
sliced in, you're on your own. I mean, just use it, pull it towards you because whenever you push
Yep. Pull it.
down, yeah, the pull down, the little the stuff from inside is gonna be against the glass. So in that case, whenever you bottom loading, you stick, the film all the way down, and you feel when it touches because the film
Okay.
obviously
It'll
is
hit.
gonna stop. Yeah, it'll hit. So once it hits, just pull it towards you with your hand, and with your left hand, just slice it in, and then you put your film on position, and that way you can adjust it, put right in its position, and squeeze it out. So that tool is
So
really handy, and I love it.
so are you still pulling the seals in when you use that tool, or you just use the tool?
No, I use 50/50 though.
Okay.
But
Okay.
more, I love pulling the seals. I love it. But there's
Yeah.
some cars that
Yeah.
I know that I'm gonna have a little hard time to pull in the whole door panel, and I'm in rush. I just use the easy tool to just knock out quick and boom, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah.
saying?
See, yeah,
Because
because you are getting those new GMCs now. You're getting like the
oh,
GMC Acadia, the GMC freaking Colorados or whatever they are, and they're starting to build it up over the glass again. They're bringing that
for
back. You know what I mean?
yeah, for example, with the new Chevrolet Silverados, man, you have that issue because those Chevy Silverados on the middle part, they have two screws. The only thing is with those screws, whenever you remove them, on the back they have like a little kind of washer that holds the screw. So once you get
Yeah.
them off, if you pull the panel back, sometimes they fall. So
Oh,
you
yeah, yeah.
yes. So they
Whole
fall
another thing then.
inside.
Yep.
Yeah. So you know what? I was
Yep.
like, screw that. I'm just gonna use the easy tool and get going, man.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like you have started to really just hit YouTube with the sweet removal. So the thing is, like, if anybody on here starts to save your YouTube channel and they need to remove some, obviously they could be able to pull up a certain type of vehicle, search it, and then boom, it might come up because when you get that vehicle in, you're making a video, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? You can see
Yeah,
how to
yeah,
do it because I
yeah.
don't know how to do it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like I said, once you get familiar with that tool and you know how to handle it, I mean, it becomes like a pancake, man, in and out, and
Yeah,
it's quicker because
yeah,
those trucks, they're not that difficult, but they're big windows and stuff like that. The panel actually, hogs the sweep super deep in that you need to be forced to pull the whole panel off. So in order for you
yeah,
not to do it, just buy the damn tool and put it in practice, and you will love it though. Like I said, on those
yeah,
trucks, it's good to use it because it's really handy though. Whenever you start knowing how to use that tool, man, you're gonna love it. But I'm
yeah,
still loving pulling the sweeps off them. I love that.
yeah,
But with
yeah,
those
yeah.
trucks, some cars, man, it's good to have it because you have it there, boom, knock it out in not even 30 minutes, boom, out, next car.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, a couple cars I do want to try to bottom load on because you get them in. And I noticed these new Silverados, that seal is super tight. It's even hard to tuck the film. And I like to tuck my film, I try to cut it right there on my Sharpie line, but it is tough to tuck the film on those new freaking Silverados. It is super tight on that glass, man.
Oh yeah, man. Just you're like, man, what the hell is going on with this shit, man? You're like, man. But sometimes they give you a little hard time, man. That's part of the house how it is sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Oh yeah.
whenever you do two stage, man, with those plastic going a little bit up. Oh man, it's
Right,
just
right,
a
right. Yeah,
nightmare
yeah.
sometimes.
Is they're bringing them back lately. Today I had a new like GMC Colorado or whatever it is, and
Yeah.
luckily I could take an easy reach and I could reach through there and I was able to tuck the film behind that part that comes up. But then they got the GMC Acadia Man, I tried to freaking do that car. I ruined a piece of film as a customer standing there watching me. I had to redo it because the panels came up. So I was wishing I had that easy reach at that point in time. But this was a while ago. I haven't done that many of them. But those new Acadias come way up over the freaking glass
Oh
again, man.
yeah, hey, the same thing with the new Tahoes, the new 2021 Tahoes, man. Oh
Oh,
my
really?
God. Oh yeah, I have done like three of them already. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
those
Okay. I
things.
haven't done one.
Yeah, well, the back windows they're a little tight though on the from the well, I mean, since I got those the pre-cuts, but
Yep.
yeah, the back windows are little. They're small windows, and on the sides, the defroster connections and all that stuff. You gotta be like cutting really, really exact where exactly the cut is. Otherwise, whenever you're installing, you just do a trim. But it takes a little bit time. But yeah, they're a little bit toughy, especially the quarter glass from the rear door. They give you some crap though. They're super tight.
Oh,
The plastic rubbers are super, super tight. So you need to trim a little bit. That way, the your parent's gonna fit right in there.
and didn't they put that little pop-on defrost thing on side one of the corner windows in the back of those trucks too? They got like something on the glass or something I thought they had. If I'm not
No,
mistaken, or maybe it's a Escalade or something like that. They got something on
probably,
the glass
yeah,
and,
probably,
you know,
probably the fully loaded ones.
yeah, and you got to trim around
Yeah,
that and put the film on and trim around like old school style and stuff like that, you know.
yeah, something like that, man. I don't know why they do make those trucks like that, man. They're really fancy though. But
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
but yeah, they're something else, man. They give you some crap for sure.
So, as far as you Tin, and you being on own, you never had the idea that you wanted to try to maybe pull someone in with you, and maybe you guys start knocking out cars together, or you just kind of
Well,
cool the way you are.
what for right now, man. I mean, I had this guy. Like I'm telling you, when I went to Indianapolis, I had this guy who came. He contacted me. He was working with me for like around 3 months, I would say. So when I came back from Indianapolis, well, honestly, don't get me wrong, I had like a month and a half without none, completely dead. So
Oh, that's
I was
crazy.
like, yeah, it was crazy. So I told the guy, hey man, I mean, it's no business, man. If you want to talk to your cousin, go work with them until this thing start, lifting or something, because there is no
Right,
business, man. There is no business. You're not making, I'm not making, and that's the only thing that we do. So
right.
at some point, man, what I was, thinking probably because since I lately it's been busy, and sometimes I'm working on cars and people coming in, people calling me through
Yeah, I
online and
know.
stuff like that,
Yep,
and they stopping by, hey
yep.
man, can you do it now? I said, well, man, if you drop it off, I knocked out, later today, but yeah, I can get it done. The only thing is, when that situation comes around, I would like to have a bigger place. That way, I can pull the car in and have somebody else's. So I'm actually looking for another place, maybe to build something or something like that. Now,
Oh
behind
yeah.
me, yeah, because I'm in a little car wash from a gas station. So at the back there is like a hole. That's when whenever they used to use the car wash, the water drains through there. So there is a hole over there, and then I'm trying to actually, have the city to let me build something in there, but they require you a contractor to go there and show the survey and blah blah blah. So I mean, I got one guy who came, and then he's gonna go talk to the city, and hopefully, if they give us like a green light, I'm planning to maybe build something in there. If that's the case, if not, even though I'm actually looking around, I saw a place, and actually I gave a call to the lady, but she hasn't called me. Am I gonna have to give it a try again? Uh, to actually buy the land and build something the way I want it, because at least I want to pull around, I will say maybe six cars in
Oh
one,
yeah.
yeah. So that's what I want to do though. I want to have a nice big shop that actually I can pull some big trucks with that really tall garage doors and everything. So that
Right,
way I can
right.
build
Yep,
something
yep.
and
Have a
have
tall door.
a bunch of incoming cars and stuff like that. That's what I want though, because you have more flow, you have more space, you can pull more cars and knock it out quick. And whenever the summer comes around or the spring, man, you actually booked up, man, because you can pull cars in
Yeah.
and out, left and right, and you actually start making money, and you can hire more people. So that's what I want,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, no doubt. That's crazy. I mean, see, that's. I mean, we always trying to think of what we're going to try to do and what's our next step, man. And sometimes it just drives you crazy. You know what I mean? Like thinking, man, what am I going to do? How am I going to grow? Or should I just stay where I'm at? That's a tough question, man. It's tough. It's tough thinking about what you're going to try to do and how you're going to grow your business, or you're going to be content. You know what I mean? I mean, I think
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
every day.
yeah. I mean, yeah, because like I said, though, I like the sport where I'm at, but the only thing is that sometimes I have too many people coming in, and then they want to do some stuff. But it's like if I will have somebody. But the thing is, too, when I have the person, we can knock out one car in 45 minutes, maybe less. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Because
yeah,
whenever
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
because I pull the car inside, he remove all the sweeps from the car. I got all the patterns cut. He grabbed one side, and whoever's finish first, the one side, you can continue with the back window. Whenever he's working on the back window, I got the information from another car. I already cut in it and then paste it right there, trim everything, pull the car out, bring the other one back in, boom, 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 30 minutes or maybe 40 minutes, in and out like that all day, man. I've done it, we've
Yeah,
done it before, and it's good though because you actually can make, I mean, easily you can probably do maybe 15 cars a day like that. Easy.
that's some hustling though. That's some
You know,
hustling right there to be able to do that many cars for real.
Yeah, because like I said, I did it with this guy at some point, like a year and a half ago when he was working with me because I hired him whenever it was summer. So I have a bunch of cars like that, and we were working like that, because he knows how he works good. He's clean guy. That's what I like
Yeah,
because he's fast and he knows what he's doing. So what we're doing, man, we're kicking the ass right there, man. We're just pulling
yeah,
cars in and out, and maybe he was taking maybe a week. He maybe was taking probably like a $1,500 a week
see,
that
that's
was giving
crazy.
him. So it was
Yeah,
good. It wasn't bad at all because I started selling more ceramic, and people was paying almost they wanted the whole thing included in windshield, close to $1,000 for one car.
that is nuts.
Yeah,
That's
so
nuts.
and people pay. So I mean, whenever they want the best, hey, it's the best. But and especially
Now,
bringing Teslas or BMWs, you name it, though.
see, that's what I wanted to ask you too. In your area, how many shops do you even have around your area? Like, do you know the people? Are you cool
Yeah,
with
I
them?
know. No, no, I don't know anybody. I don't talk to anybody, man. To be honest with you,
Okay,
okay. I know
okay,
them. There
yeah.
is one, two, three, four, five shops nearby me.
Really? That's
Yes,
crazy. That's
yes,
crazy. That's a lot of
but
that's a lot of people.
but the thing is, though, I don't know if they are authorized dealers or not. But I am.
Right.
Okay. And at some point, maybe a lot of people they don't care. Some of them do, some of them don't. But the thing is, it's just the quality of work that you do. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you have six, seven, shops around you. If they do a shitty job, they also gonna do a shitty job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I heard from some shops around, they have come to me at some point. Hey man, this
Yeah.
guy did this, and I don't like the way he did it, and blah blah blah. But obviously, you're gonna kind of give them like a little cut because they're coming back to you, so you're gonna look good. So you just start talking to them and what they want and what expectations are, what you're looking for, and then whenever, okay, have you heard about this ceramic and blah blah blah, and you show them what it is, and they're always gonna come back to you because what you show them, what the way that you treat them. So they always come
Yep.
back
Oh
to you
yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
they just
No doubt.
forget about the place. I don't like him and blah 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 and just like that. I mean, I don't care about those guys. I just focus on my stuff completely.
Oh yeah, I hear
You
you.
know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
I hear you.
My
That's all
quality
you
of
can do,
work,
man.
my yeah, my films and everything else. And I know by fact that the companies that I use, they got my back whenever I have a failure or something. But still, even if they don't, I do it because it's my name out there.
Oh yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
I know. Yep.
That's
Every
that
day.
that's yes, that's how I roll, man.
Every day. That's
Yes,
crazy.
sir. Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
cool. I mean, the idea of trying to expand and get a bigger shop and get people, man. Because I mean, that's one of the things we're doing. I mean, I would like to be able to bring someone on myself. So, but the crazy thing I always think about in my head, you guys are in the southern cities or southern states, sorry, where it's warmer, but you guys still hit that slowdown. I would think in a warmer climate that you guys would just be going. But I know Jay Bird was talking about that too. You kind of get that's slow time, and it picks back up. You know.
Man, it's kind of a little crazy though, because sometimes, don't get me wrong, I've been going through some days that's super sunny, man, badass day. You have
Yeah.
nobody, not even a fly.
That's
But there is
that's
rainy
crazy.
days, cold days, rainy days, and you booked up for the whole day.
That's
Just like that.
crazy.
I don't know what it is, but I've been going through some days like that, for the whole this time that I've been doing tint, and it's crazy sometimes, man. Even it's cooler than what it is right now, and people come and come. They call you. They want to bring it off. They want to drop off. They just want to get it done regardless of the situation or the weather, how it is, because they buy new cars and the cars don't come tint, or they want a darker
Right.
because the car is too
Right.
light or something like that. So you just tell them what it is, and they just agree with it. They just drop it off and pick it up later. But it's crazy, the weather is so crazy here too. But at the
Yeah.
same time, when it's even hotter, you have a slow days compared to cold days. But I mean, every day is different though. Every
Yeah.
single day is different. And I seen guys sometimes I saw the other day a guy. It was, I think, in forward side that he was slow. Actually, it was yesterday, and I was busy yesterday like crazy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, I had
I
like a
I
4 or 5 cars yesterday.
I find that in my area, what I get is everyone's doing their thing on the weekend, but then all of a sudden when Monday comes, it's like the world opens up. And Mondays, I can usually on Monday I can book my week or week or so out for a Monday. Everyone that's in my area. Everyone just opens up and wakes up on Monday and they're like, I want to get my car done. They've been
Don't
going
get
all weekend, but Monday's the day, man.
don't get me wrong, man. The other day, we did 4 cars on Sunday, and I was closing up the shop, and I had 2, 3 more cars that were showing up. I was saying, hey, man, I gotta go. I'm sorry, man. I'll take you on next
Yeah,
tomorrow or Tuesday, but I can't right now. I'm about to leave. So
that's
yeah, they keep,
crazy.
because actually I have on my side that I open from 9 till 1 every Sunday. So whoever comes early, boom, knock it out. In the morning
So
I get
so
up. Yeah,
so you're open like 7 days a week?
yes, I am.
That is crazy. I never heard of that, man. Like 7 days. That is
Yeah.
like slinging tent.
Let me tell you something else. When I was working from my house, I put on the site 24/7,
That's
and there
crazy.
was there was people that actually were dropping off cars the night before and picking up early the first thing in the morning.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that was it's just me though. I mean that's the way I wanted to perform the work, and I put it out there, and it worked because they were. I said, "Are you serious working 24/7?" Yeah. How about if I wanna drop off around 5 in the morning? Well, just drop it off 5 in the morning. Just call me, and I open the door and start working since that time. That is not a problem with me. So
That
yeah,
is
you can. Yeah,
crazy.
on my side, I'm always being the same way though. I don't care about working. I just work. Get up and boom, go and start putting some film on. It's just me though. That's how I like
That's crazy. Hey,
it.
I have to admit, man, there's some days I don't feel like touching no dang car. I'm like, I'm sitting down. I ain't
Well,
doing nothing. I'm gonna watch some
let
TV,
me
you
let me
know?
tell yeah, let me tell you something about this. Because that's the way I'm at. And the point that you just touched about, you don't want to do anything. Whenever the time it comes that if I want to go somewhere, I just close and go. That's
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's me. If I want
right,
to go, hey, you know what? Next week, let's go to Canada. Let's go to Mexico. Boom, let's go. Put it close, 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 close.
right.
Open until this day. Boom, let's go. Bye. And that's it, man. That's
Yeah,
how I do it.
that's nice to be able to do that. That's what is one of the only benefits. I mean, not say only. I'm sorry, but that is one of the good benefits about having your own business, man. You want to schedule out and say I'm done. Hey, you can roll with
Yeah.
it, and that's what I want to try to do
Ex
this year a little bit more.
You will get there, man. It's just, the matter of being consistency. You will get there, though. As long as, if you do a good work and you keep your word, and then, if you want to say something to customers, you just keep your word all the time with your customers always going to fall back to you, regardless of the situation. Because I have customers since freaking 2007, ever since they've
Yeah, that's
been
crazy.
coming with me. I used to go to their houses. They used to come to me. They used to go to my house, and now they come to me again to my shop. They just got my number. They reach out to me. Hey, man, you still tinting? Or yeah. Well, I got this truck. I'll bring it over, and that's it, man. That's how it is.
Yeah,
Customer long. I
yeah,
mean, all customers, and hey, man, I got this problem with this window film. Just bring it back. I'll fix it for you. There is no problem. Just like
yeah.
that,
That's
man.
what I do
Just
too.
keep him
Yeah, I do
happy
that.
though, and that's it. That's why you got all the stuff back to you. That's how it is, man. You gotta just, if you wanna, like I say, if you wanna be consistency in business, man, you gotta be there. You gotta keep your hours, and you gotta be there.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
Because there are some
Right.
people, they say they wanna be successful, but they show up until 11. They don't give a
Right.
shit. They close early. They never there. No, 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 no. No, you gotta be there no matter what, and work your hours, or sometimes, just say after hours. But it's just the fact that you have to be there though. If you wanna be
Yeah.
success, you gotta just go hard. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man.
Right. Then that's what I do. Like I said, I still like to work out of my garage here, but I go to other people's shops and tint for them. But yeah, I mean, if it's a Sunday and I don't have much going on, I say, yeah, go ahead, bring the car. You know what I mean? I try to do that so I don't get behind, because then you try to book them all during the week and you got so much during the week. I'm like, well, I can be one less car on my week if I just do it on the weekend. So I definitely try to just keep everything kind of moving along. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it. It's just same as me. So sometimes some people, hey, man, I need. There is a chance for you to do it tonight because I have to leave and blah blah blah. Okay, you know what, man? That's fine. Just drop it off, man. Let me get the car done, and then once it's done, I just call you and you come and get it. That's fine. No problem. Are you sure? "Oh, yeah, yeah. Just drop it off though. And then at some point, you gotta just talk to them and just see what their needs are. If you can help them out, boom, knock it out, and you're good though. And just tell them, hey, don't forget to leave me a good review though, whenever you get a
Right.
chance.
Right. Right.
And that's it, man.
Right.
They
So
give it
then
to you, and that's it. Yeah, go ahead.
So how do you do it things? If they're dropping cars off, and let's say you're there 5, 6, or 7 o'clock, and you sit there and wait for them to come pick their car up, even if they say, "Oh, I'm be on my way," and they take them, you got to wait for them to come get their car.
But I'll do it like this though. I mean, some cases, they told me, well, man, is that okay if I leave the car here? Or, if for some reason they cannot make it on time and I have to go, they gotta pay me through the phone. I put the credit card number on the machine. They pay me. I'll take a picture of the screenshot of the receipt, or I leave it in the car, and I say, okay, you know what? The gas station is open. It's gonna stay open till late. Depends on what time that you're gonna be. Don't matter. I'm gonna leave the keys over there, and you pick up the car up, and we're good to go. So I have it done that way several times.
Okay.
So there's not a problem with that though. They're happy with that. Hey
Yeah.
man, I need to pick up the car tomorrow. No problem. I put it inside. Once you come in the morning, I'm gonna be here around maybe in 7:30. So I'm gonna be here. You can come after that, and that's not a problem. So I can put the car
Gotcha.
inside. Yeah, I mean, you gotta just be open for whatever the situation is, though.
Right, and that's what I do too. I mean, that's kind of one of the offsides of having it at my house. It's like I might want to sit here and watch a movie, and I'm sitting here waiting for this guy to pick up this car. Like I'm gonna be there, and he's trying to get his car, and I'm like, I wish he would come grab this car so I can go sit down and watch a movie or something like that. I'm still waiting on this guy to come. So that's
Yeah,
one of the things about it.
yeah. Let me tell you one thing I was actually doing when I was at the house, though, because several things that there is a customers that needed to go. I said, you know what, man, you come, leave me your car, you grab my car and take it. You need to go somewhere or grab a lunch, and then once I call you when it's done, and we can swap cars. So I was actually giving like a little loaner to them. That way they can go somewhere. So that's one of the things too that I have planned on my head eventually.
Yeah,
That I want to put a
yeah,
loaner, like a nice car, like a little older Mercedes, and put on the back, like, of course, this loaner courtesy of Pro Window Tinting or something like that.
right,
So that's what I
right.
wanted to do too, though. So it
Yep,
looks better. It looks nice though, because they are more free to go wherever they want to go. If they want to go, maybe go
yep,
to the mall or something, or eat something, and they don't have to be there
right.
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're
Oh
more.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
It is more. You look a little bit better though. You know what I'm saying?
right. Oh
Because
yeah,
you're the
oh
shop.
yeah,
They talk
right.
more about, hey, he gave me a loaner, blah blah blah. But all that comes in the time. So I thought about doing it, but I haven't done it. And I actually kind of wanted to do, but since the pandemic, all the stuff, went away
Oh
because
yeah,
nobody
yeah.
wants to bring this. Everybody's wearing masks and disinfecting anything and all that kind of stuff. But it is what it is, man. But hopefully
Right.
everything gets better sooner.
Oh yeah, we're hoping. We're hoping. But I thought that a lot of people that I know in car detailing and tinting, last year with the stuff that was going on, people were just doing cars left and right. They weren't holding back, man. I mean, I was so busy last summer with
Me
all the stuff that's
too.
going on. It was crazy.
Yeah, me too, though. I was crazy, like, You have no idea though. Everybody was busy though. Everybody. Home Depot was busy. All those places were busy, and we were busy. You know what I'm saying? Because no, I mean
Right.
everybody was working from home, and then nobody else wanted to do anything else. Just hey, can I get my car tinted? Yeah, bring it over, bring it over. And even people were calling me, hey, you're open? Of course I open. My
Right.
shop
Right.
is closed, but I'm here, I'm open. Bring it over. That was it, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, it was. Hey, it was good. They were dropping them off. They were sitting at home, and I could. I did. Hey, I couldn't complain at all. I was like, I was in there, you
Oh
know.
yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, like I
Everybody,
said, even
man.
for yeah, I've managed to stay pretty steady this winter too. So that's been a good thing. I've managed to stay pretty steady. So are you booking? How are you booking? You booking like a week or so out usually, or how's
No,
your?
man. No, I mean, I was supposed to do like a 3 or 4 cars today, and none of them show up. Somebody else's actually wasn't even booked. Tomorrow I got 3 or 4 cars too, and what else? Today is Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I'm already booked.
Okay, yeah, that's straight. It's good to have that work on there, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I mean, we'll see
Yeah,
if they show up, man. You never know, man. These people.
yeah,
So
that's the thing. Yeah,
that's the
right.
thing. But that's fine, man. I'm always there. So I just call them, man. Are you gonna come or not? Yeah, but okay. Well, thank you. So I can just pull a customer right now because sometimes that's what it happens. I just ask the customer, just let me know if you're not coming because, and instead of you not coming, maybe somebody else is waiting for the spot, so I can put you in your spot if you're not coming. So appreciate that. Just let me know, and that's it, man. That's what I
So
tell them, though.
what are you using? What are you using for like your keeping customers and keeping track and all that? What type of system are you
Well,
using in your
well,
shop?
man. Whenever they call me, I just write the number down. Okay,
Okay.
I'm kind of using the team ways on and off, but to be honest with you, sometimes it's hard to keep up with that stuff because you're
Yeah, sometimes it
moving,
is. Yep.
you installing, you do this. I mean, I'm the one who's working and at the same time pick the
Yep.
phone. So I'm
Yep.
installing and having incoming call, answering all the questions that they ask me, but I'm just moving around, man. I'm non-stop,
Oh
non-stop.
yeah. Yeah.
So whenever,
Yeah.
for example, I got a guy that's calling me, and then I have people coming in. So I talk to the one on the phone. I maybe schedule him. I put the phone down. Then after I hang up with him, I just talk to these people that what they want. They ask me for price. They wanted me to go out there and look at the car and see what do they
Look at the
want.
car. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
that takes time though.
Yeah, it
At some
does.
point when I have this guy, he was helping me because he was rushing. He had all the patterns down, so I could just go out there, look, talk to them, and as soon as I finish with them, coming back to work. And that's it
Yep.
though.
You try to get
Sometimes,
back. Yep.
yeah, exactly. So I
Oh
mean, it's
yeah.
just how I do it. Just keep the numbers and stuff like that, save them, or I put Honda or whatever, Mercedes, blah blah blah, or put them down and I call them and stuff like that. Sometimes they
Yeah.
call you from the Google number, so whenever you call them, they're not even picking the phone because of the internet number or whatever.
Oh
So,
yeah. Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
fine, man. I mean, I know, so it's not a big deal though. So you gotta just
Yeah.
somehow
See.
you gotta deal with that stuff.
See, that's one of the things I would not be used to because I'm so used to doing by appointment. So the cars are dropped off, and if I'm like at my house, I only got certain many cars booked. They're sitting here. I can do them. I kind of can do them in peace. Your phone might rung off, but I don't have that people walking in and out. So that's sort of be different for me having a shop. You know what I mean? So
Oh
I,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
quiet. I put my music on, and I don't have to worry about no one coming over. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got to worry about the phone ringing.
Yeah, because sometimes, man, I'm there working on a car and I have like 5 people show me at once. Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, holy shit. So who's first? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And then, okay,
Right.
we want to do, if you can drop it off and leave the car here, it's going to tell as soon as I finish with this, I got to jump on yours. And then who's next and stuff like that. And you just talk to them or, oh, we can leave it out here and come back tomorrow. That's fine. Okay. So what do you got to explain them everything over and over. But, it's part of the
Yep.
business, though. It's how you do
Right.
it, how I do it. At some point, I thought about hiring a girl, but sometimes it's a little, I want to, but sometimes it's like, I don't know, like, a little bit difficult because, you might want to have to teach him this and maybe they're not coming
Right. You got to
back the
teach
next
them.
day and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe whenever I get a little bit bigger place and I have more flowing cars, I might be interesting on finding a little secretary. That way She can take the phone call. She can take the appointments
Right.
and stuff like that, though.
Right.
Because sometimes it's a little bit different and difficult since you're I'm by myself. It's like man,
Right.
but like I said,
Exactly.
sometimes it's just uh the day is just completely slow. There is nobody. So I was like, okay, well, just waiting for whoever's gonna come, and we'll see how it goes. But I have phone calls. Hey, I just want to quote for window tint, blah blah. Okay, well, I have this and that, and that's it, man. But that's how it goes, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have a couple body shops. I have one, two, three, four body shops around me that bring me business.
That I think that's what people need to do too. I think that's one of the things I was going to tell new people when they're like, "Man, how do I do this and how do I get started and everything?" I think you should definitely try to associate yourselves with people in the area that want to have tint. You know what I mean? They don't have a tinter,
Yeah,
but they want tint, and you go make a relationship with them and say, "Hey, man, I will tint your cars." I'll do that. Has been the best thing for me being out on my own for the last 3 years, for sure. You know what
got
I
you.
mean?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, for example, if you are a little beginner, you can maybe try to do the thing on your family's cars. Your friend or your brother or your dad, or just try to learn that way, man. It's the best way to learn. On my end, I was buying and selling cars back then, and I was just using those cars and doing them, and that's at some point that's how it started it and stuff like that, which is not bad though, because I was removing tint and I was applying tint at the same time. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was not bad, but back then it was completely different world about nowadays though. Nowadays we have the advantage, we have YouTube, we have social
Yep.
media, and you learn from different perspectives. So it ain't bad nowadays, man. Back then it was completely difficult to actually go someplace because now nobody will tell you anything, because they
Oh
will
yeah.
think that you're gonna steal the business from them.
That's like an old school mentality. You know what I mean? Even
Oh
even
yeah.
doing stuff on YouTube, some of the old schoolers they're like, "Why are you showing people?" But we all know how hard it is to learn and get the skills down to tint well. You can't just look at a video in 5 minutes think you're gonna go tint people's
Oh
cars. It
no,
takes way more
nah.
than that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Experience, man. You don't know the
Yeah.
tricks. A lot of stuff, man. I mean, whenever
Oh
you
yeah.
tint in a car, whenever they're looking at you, but it seems so easy. But
Oh yeah.
okay, well, yeah, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, but be my
Yep.
guest, do it and see how easy it is.
Oh yeah, no doubt. My customers actually watch my videos and they'll say, "Man, I was watching your video the other day, man. You make it look so easy." And they just like to watch it. So I just try to show them. But when they come here, they definitely tell me like, "Man, I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do that." And I'm like, and it's even better for the ones that tried and failed, and they respect you a little bit more because they know
Oh
how hard it is.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I have those all the time too, though. Man, you make it so easy. Well, man, I've been doing this for this long, and of course, it looks easy
Definitely.
though. But
Right.
it took me
Right.
16 years to get where I'm at.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean?
You
And then
know?
we all still have our bad days. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, definitely though. Sometimes just
Cause,
one window, it make you feel
oh yeah.
miserable.
Oh yeah, it's how it is. It's frustrating. And for me, usually like now it's cold. If someone comes in my shop and just wants like a front match, front match might take 35 minutes or something like that. I just have them sit here and wait, and we just kind of talk and just kick it and hang out, whatever, whatever. And I'll just be tinting and just talking to them, and boo, 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 and then next thing you know, they're
Yeah.
like, "You're done already?" I'm like, "I'm done, man. You're good to go." I haven't talked to them for 20 minutes, and they're like,
Oh
"Man, you
yeah,
did that so
yeah,
fast." You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
Yes,
and they
yes,
out,
yes. Yeah, 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 definitely, man. I mean, there's people that coming over here and say, "You done?" Yes, already done. Man, you're fast. Well, man, it's just ain't bad at all. So you can tell them that.
Right,
Yes,
right.
absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
So then, like in your town, what's the population of like McKinney? I don't even know. Like how big
Oh
is it?
man, pues, I mean, it's quite a bit though, because all the towns is, but McKinney is growing. I don't have any idea how many people, but yeah, it's
Okay.
it's growing a lot, because you know what the thing is in here in Texas though, there is a lot of people from different states, especially from California. They're moving in since 2007. Okay,
Mm,
so we have a
yeah.
growing population since then. But now, since this thing is happening with the pandemic, they shut it down. So a lot of people is keep on moving to Texas though. People from
Yeah.
Colorado, like last 2 years ago, I had people from the headquarters of Toyota. I had
Oh
probably
yeah.
like 30 people coming into my shop from Toyota. They were referring me between
Wow.
each other. So they were
Wow.
bringing me Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, you name it. All those cars, new
Wow.
cars. Yeah, yeah. I have a
That's
lot of them.
crazy.
They were coming from Colorado, from Detroit, from New York, from several different places. Yeah,
That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. And like I said, it's growing. It's growing a lot. So it's more population. I mean, they're actually you're gonna see if you're coming over here to Texas, you're gonna see a lot of construction on the highways because they actually widen the highways because it's too much traffic. So I mean, there is no more space for no. I mean, there's a lot of space, but they're putting
Yeah.
the highways bigger. That way, it doesn't cost too much, traffic. But still, though, it's not
Right.
enough.
Right.
Everywhere, man, everywhere. It's just toll
That's
tax and
crazy.
stuff like that. Yeah, that way, faster lanes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's growing a lot though, and it's more
Wow.
population, more shops, and more
Yep.
competition.
Yeah, true.
But
Yep. Competition
yeah,
coming. Yep.
but no, I mean, I'm telling you, I don't think all the shops that are around me, they actually connected with the social media that we are. I don't think so
Yeah.
though. I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Maybe some guys that work at the dealerships that I've seen, maybe one or two, but that's it though. Everybody else, I don't think so though. They work for
Yeah.
them, for the shops, but I don't think they have an idea that is now, groups on social media they can follow to learn more. I don't think so.
Right. Right.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you would think that most people in this day and age are going to be up on the social media and be promoting their
No.
business
Yeah.
and doing that stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
I've seen people on Marketplace or Instagram. They do mobile service, but so cheap though, so cheap.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
nah, man. I mean, oh, there's a mobile guy that try. Well, go call him, man. I'm not gonna do for that much.
Right. Right.
Bye. Have a
Yeah.
good day. Good luck to you. I said maybe you're gonna call me back whenever he screwed up, and you're gonna pay twice is what you're paying right now. So be
Exactly. You
my
have to pay to
guest.
get it right. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And sure enough,
See
they called
that
me back.
that's one of the things too. It's like, you can some people will have such a big area. So like let's say if you even wanted to do like a Facebook post or something to boost a post on your thing and it reaches all these people. Like in my town, our town is like I can't remember what our town is either, but it's a pretty small town. But we got little towns around. So people are driving 40 minutes to come to me because where everything's so scattered here in this little town. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 I got you. Yeah, I mean, there are some people, for example, when I was working from home, I had people coming from forward, which is maybe like an hour and 10 minutes from the house. So they were coming to me. I was advertising back then. I think it was in Craigslist. And this lady, I remember she called me. She brought me an expedition, an older expedition, I think like 2009 or something like that, or maybe a little older. So they brought me the expedition. Those trucks have a big ass windows, man. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He said, man, I mean, I talked to this guy, but I was gonna go to Houston. Houston for the Tint? Are you serious? Oh man, well you don't have to go so far. You know,
Right.
I bet you there is some shops around you. Oh yeah, but I don't like them. They're kind of a little crooked. So that's why I decided to come to you because you show me pictures, you look legit. Well, I'm here though. And she was really cool though, and I did the whole truck and I don't remember how much I charged, like a 200 or something like that. I mean I charge him cheap though.
Oh
But
yeah.
oh yeah, man. I mean, she came. Oh, she was gonna give me a little bit more. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I hook you up. That's fine because she was coming
So
from far though.
So for you, for you, let's say like what is the ballpark range for a set of fronts and then for a set of like a 4-door car? What kind of
Well,
your price range?
I mean, like, let's see, for two front windows, I give it for $65. I would say for 1 year warranty. I give the medium color stable lifetime warranty. I give it up for $85, and then the ceramic, I'm giving it for $150. The ceramic. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
okay,
if it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be a F-150 though, bigger windows, right? The front twos, they're gonna be, about $75 the front twos, $100 the color stable, and it's gonna be $200 for the ceramic. Okay,
Oh
now
wow.
if
Okay. Yeah.
yes, if you want to do full cars like sides and the back window, it's
Yep. Flies in the
140
back.
for 1 year. Yeah, for 140 for 1 year, 220 for lifetime, and it's gonna be 450 for ceramic.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
so
Okay.
ain't bad at all. I mean, the full windshields
Right.
ceramic is between 150 up to 250.
Right. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Okay,
That's ballpark for where I am too. Yep.
yeah,
Someone
it's not
someone
bad
asked
though.
on here. Someone asked if you ever done like some heavy equipment. You ever go out and do heavy equipment?
Well, let me tell you something though. At price, I will say like maybe 10 years ago, I went to Fort Worth to do one, and I charged the guy $1,200.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Ever since, no, actually, no, I did too. Ever since, I haven't done anything else
Oh
because
yeah.
they don't wanna pay you though. And
Oh.
if I'm gonna go out there to do something, I'm gonna charge because it's your
Right.
time
Right.
and it's your experience. If they don't wanna
Yep.
pay, so I say have a good day. But most of the
Right.
people for the heavy equipment, there is a big glasses though. It's a whole day work. You
Oh,
have to
I know.
handcuff.
I know.
You have to
I
handcuff.
know.
So you
Good
have to
grief.
charge. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're gonna put ceramic. It's off the roof though. I mean, you're not gonna charge the guy, $800. But let me tell you something. There are some guys that I know that I heard they've been charging $500-600 for equipment. I'm like, nah, man, you
See,
got that man. It's too low though. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy.
How
Yeah,
much
that's
for material?
crazy.
How much for your time?
Right.
No, 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 no. I say, I don't care who you are. That's my time. That's my experience. And this is my price. Take it or leave it. And that's it, man.
Right.
You know, because you
That's
have to spend the
crazy.
whole day to do the freaking
Oh,
tractor.
I
It
know.
doesn't take you
I know.
2-3 hours. Nuh-uh. Whole day.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Yeah.
From
I've done a couple
so
myself and I'm like, I'd rather just do a couple cars, man.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
I just don't want to be
Yes.
there doing that, taking it
Yeah. I
apart.
mean, there's some
No.
guy, hey man, this guy recommend with you, and I have this tractor up there. Well, okay, yeah. How much for that? You know, if you bring it to me, it's gonna be about 1350. Say what? Yeah, 1350, man. I mean,
Right.
1350 ain't bad because it's my time. It's gonna take me whole day. You gotta drop it off in the morning and pick it up in the afternoon, but it's gonna take me the whole day. I have to schedule for a
Yeah.
whole day. I cannot pull any cars. Oh no, no, I'm
Right.
gonna find somebody who does it for $500. Okay, say, well, good luck to you, man. Have a good day.
R- Right. That's
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch it for that low, man.
No, 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 I'm not even.
No.
Yeah, no, it's like because I know Twisted Tent in here. He does a lot of heavy equipment and stuff, and he sounds like he does a lot of it. So it's just like some people get good at it and they can knock it out, but for me, like I said, it takes a long time. You're trying to do a good job, and it's just a lot of work, man.
Some of the guys that I know, for example, I think I heard the other day Mike Nor or Mike Sanchez. They told me they pull the glass out and clean it up, and but yeah, I mean it's even more time though. It's even more
Yeah, it is.
time, and you have to charge though. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But if they don't
right.
want to, why, man? You have a freaking, you have a ranch, you have a. No, I said you're up in the country, man. You don't have money? Come on, dude. Give me a break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How much does this thing cost you? Eight, 70,
Oh
50,
yeah.
$60,000.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to pay
It
like
ain't
you're gonna
cheap.
be under the sun, but with your AC with nothing, just driving like you pimping your car. And
Right.
I mean, come on, man. Everything costs money, bro. So you gotta pay
Yeah,
for
it
the
does.
price.
No
So
doubt.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've been having, like I said, sometimes when I drive my other car, it's got all my advertising, and then I have people
Oh.
they think that I do mobile, but no, no, I don't do mobile. Oh, hey man, how much you call me if I'm gonna pay you to come to my place and do my tractor? Like, I said, what kind of tractor? I said, send me a picture of it, and then I'll send you your quote. So I see the same tractor as everybody else. I was like, man, it's gonna be $1,500 for me to go there and do it because it's gonna be all day. Oh
Right.
no, it's too much money. What, man? What you were thinking? $300? Nah, screw that, man. I said, find somebody else,
Good
man.
grief.
You have a great day. Thank you. And that's it, man. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, yeah. Twisted Tent says he makes them pull the glass. Yeah, tell them to pull the glass out. I'd rather have them pull the glass. That's what I did. The last tractor I did, the guy pulled the glass out, put it on his table, but then once I'm done, we all put it back in his truck. So it still took freaking hours to put it all back
Yeah,
in.
because let me tell you something else. Whenever the glass, whenever you do even car glasses out, out the car, it's more easy to get contamination than on the
Yeah,
glass on the car all day long, because you have
right.
to control the gas. You have to have something that you can pull the glass in some incline. That way, you clean it, you prep it, and you install it. Even though you're gonna get some specs hidden there, but it doesn't matter. You'll get something. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
get
saying?
something in it. Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
impossible to become perfect, though.
Yeah, I got a body shop that I go to on certain days, and he'll bring the glass out, and I'm trying to do it, and I'm like, if I bring my stand, I can set it vertical on my stand, but if you try to set it down, all the stuff from the air just freaking gets out. Next thing you know, you're looking at it, yeah, you got specks all over it. You know what I mean? It's like frustrating.
Yeah. Yes, it is, though. It is frustrating and stuff like that. Whenever you're solo too, you have to, figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it, and yeah, it's a little too much time, though. So, like I said, you charge, based on your time, but you cannot just charge, oh, I pay you five. No, no, man, I don't do it. No, I don't even touch it for $500. I'm sorry, but no, it's too much time, brother. How much money you gonna make, though? The whole time, the whole day, and your material. How much is that gonna be? See what I'm saying?
Right, right.
No. Yeah. You gotta charge it, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, I don't know if you were able to see some of the comments, but yeah, a lot of people saying that they followed you on YouTube, and someone was even saying here that they had talked to you a couple different times too, and you helped them out with some info. So, man, I appreciate you taking the time, man. I know you're sitting in your car, and I appreciate you
No,
taking
that's
the
fine,
time to stop
man.
and hang
No,
out, man.
absolutely, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it's my pleasure, though, because I don't come out sometimes. Most likely I don't show my face. I don't like to show my face sometimes on my videos. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there is a bunch of people that contact me. They ask me for this, for that, and I answered, how I can and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I mean, this thing is a journey for me, and I love what I do and stuff like that. Especially being your own boss. You can do whatever you want, but you put your love for what you're doing and stuff like that, and so much experience that I have and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, why not share it, man? It's pretty cool, though, because I've
right.
been in here for such a long time that some guys they don't share, but I don't mind, though. I just help the others. They're gonna go through there because I've been through their stuff, and I know
Oh
what
man,
it
I
takes.
know,
And
I
it's
know.
even and for some of us they were a little harder. And I know, for example, too, Mike Sanchez. We're talking, when I was at his shop, and I learned some stuff from him too, and he knows a lot of stuff, like the same as me. But it's good to share with them and stuff like that. They'll teach you some
Yep.
stuff, and it's pretty good,
Right.
though. So I don't mind, man. I mean, it's my pleasure, though. To actually, you having me here and just for this, it's pretty cool, man. I really really appreciate it.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing too, man. I mean, like we're all trying to freaking do our thing, and it sucks being frustrated and feel like you don't have no help. But now, what I'm saying, we create a whole team all over the nation, man, and we all help each other. So it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like I said, every day, I wake up every in the morning and ready to kick some, put some film on the glass, though. Just get in
Right.
there and come on, pull cars. Say, oh yeah, man. I love that stuff. I'm just, it's just me, though. I love talking about
Yeah.
this stuff, and when it's all about film, you have a bunch of stuff, and you have to, something to talk about, this, that. It's pretty cool, man. A lot of people, they don't have enough experience that you tell them, hey, you're gonna go through this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But sometimes you wanted to be there to show them how it's done. See what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
man,
No
it's
doubt.
pretty. It's my pleasure, man.
Definitely. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm gonna wrap up. I know you can probably get moving and get doing what you got to do, but man, hey, I appreciate you taking the time and hanging out with us, man, because I think a lot of people learn some stuff, and I got to learn a lot more about how you do your thing over there. It's kind of cool being able to know how people are doing the thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, man, watching videos and stuff like that, getting information from others and stuff like that. Some at some point you find your ways to do things. For example, whenever installation on back winds and stuff like that, some people like to do the zombie style. I like to do the reversal. I love doing that. This guy, when I was
Yep.
back then in the past, he showed me how to do it, and I started doing it ever since. I love it, and I've been doing it. I don't like to do the other one, but the other day actually I saw Magnor doing the Tesla, and he did the same thing with a different car. So it's kind of cool though. So that one is,
Yeah.
you roll it, differently, and you install it. I mean, you can try it out. If you don't like it, well, you don't do it. But do what you can, and you just have to try different ones and pick up the best one is for you. Because
Right.
everybody has
Exactly. Yep.
different styles. So you pick the
Exactly.
best for you, and that's it. Try them out. You
Yep.
may, feel okay. I like this one, or I like the other one. Well, do what's better for you. What it's more comfortable for you. The one is more easier for you to
Yep.
perform your job and go
Yep.
from there, man. That's it, man.
Yep. No, no doubt, man. Like I said, I appreciate it, Bill Lamb. No, I'm just trying to share thoughts and share people, and we all learn from each other, man. So I'm trying to do, just doing something totally different, and bringing the people that I've been watching and people that I've been checking out. I want to kind of hear their story and see what's going on. So I appreciate everybody hanging out.
Yeah, how many people do we have?
I think we had up to 20. We got 18 people here right now. So
Damn, that's
they've
pretty
been checking
cool.
your story out. Yeah, it's cool, man. Like I said, later on when you get time, you can go kind of check through it, look through it, and see what people talking about. But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
cool.
good.
That's cool. Yeah, man. It was like I said though. It was a different stuff, and like I said, when the first time I went to Cima, that's when everything changes for me though. The whole thing
Yeah,
changes. I mean, I
that's
changed all
awesome.
my technique 360 completely though. I
That's
changed
crazy.
my game completely because I learned some other stuff. I tried this stuff and tried other stuff, and yeah, that's when little by little I've been changing my stuff, and it's actually better because everything works better the way I wanted to, perform my work. And it's better because that way people sees that and start referring you with the different people whenever the job is performed and the quality and stuff. I mean, you're satisfied, because the work that you're performing is good, and you like it. You're happier, and the people is gonna be even happier for what you did on their cars.
Right. Nice. All right, Jose, we're gonna end it up, man. I'm gonna wrap it up here real quick, but
Sounds good, my
yeah,
man.
no, man. I'll hit you up
Appreciate
in a
you.
minute. We'll see what's going on.
All right,
All
my
right.
man.
Have a good rest of your
Yeah.
night.
All right,
We'll
guys.
see
Just
you.
take care. See you next time.
All
See you
right.
on
Peace.
YouTube.
Oh, we'll see you. I better see you, man. All
Oh
right. Have a good
yeah.
one, man.
You too, my man. Thank
All
you.
right. Peace.
All right. Bye.
Yep. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight, man. Hey, I know I had a quick question. Flavio, what's up, man? You just stopped in. Yeah, I know you're kind of late. Hey, I know you're talking about tractor glass. Um, I think the only thing with the big semi trucks is you got to remember those are DOT, so I think they can only do like a 70% or do something really light. But doing a 70% ceramic on a semi truck, keeping them cool, that might be a good market because a lot of those guys don't think about that. So I know you got to check with the DOT for some of that because they can't go really dark and stuff like that. I think they get checked out at some of those stations. So that's one thing I think you might want to check into, Flavio. But I appreciate you guys stopping in, man. Yeah, hey, thank Bell Lamb for stopping through. Jay Bird, thanks for helping people out in the stream, man. I appreciate you guys. I think we got like 16 people here still, but hey, thanks Darren for hanging out with us for a little while. Like I said, I appreciate it. Just trying to do something different than any other channel in my own way, shape, or form. I'm not getting too high tech, but we're in here just talking tint and sharing thoughts because I was able to really learn and connect with Tint Pro because just to be able to know a little bit more how he runs this stuff. So I thought that was awesome. But yeah, no, we're gonna have some people that I really like that I've been looking up to in the tint game and that I want to learn from too. So that's why I want to pull them in, man, and we can all learn from each other. So guys, it is 9 o'clock, man. I appreciate you guys stopping in the live stream. So until next week, like I said, be ready. 8 o'clock p.m. Probably be a little bit earlier so we can kind of get the stream going. But I think you guys, I appreciate you guys being here. Flavio, thanks for stopping in. Kip Diggs, Kip must have been hanging on the low, but man, hey, I appreciate you stopping in. Guys, hit that like button before you guys leave. I would greatly appreciate it. Let YouTube know that we were doing our thing out here tonight. And hey, I will see you guys next week, or maybe I get time to upload another video. I got so many videos, I just have time to edit them. But hey, you guys have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you Later. Faded Nation. Peace, guys.